Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Good morning to all my friends and good morning to our lecturer in oral communication in English subject section 502 which is Madam Wan Hurani binti Osman. So here I will present actually I'm not alone, my team and I will present our interview project in this subject. So first thing first, let's start. I will introduce my group members. We have Selina Syafinas binti Idrus, Khairul Afiq bin Mazlim, Muhammad Zarid bin Daud, and me myself, Jasman bin Rosdian. So here I will introduce to you guys our interview project title, which is how people manage their money during COVID-19 pandemic. So this is our timeline, our interview progress. Alright, the first one is discussion session. In this session, me and my team discuss about our topic in this interview project, which is will lead us to select our interview title. First, we agree to choose money as our main topic. Then we specific that topic according to our current situation in this COVID-19. Then we choose to select our topic about how people manage their money during COVID-19 pandemic. Alright, so after selection of the interview title, we discuss again and we prepare the basic and the topic question that we will ask during the interview session. And the second progress is the presentation of the interview preparation. So after we select our topic and we make our question, we present the preparation, all our preparation to Madam Wan Hurani. Then we found and we improve our question, which is our question arrangement and our question grammar. Then the third progress, after we present, then we have permission to conduct the interview. Then we conducting the interview. Each of our member interviewing one respondent. So during this interview process, the interview process was recorded, and before we interview our respondent, we have our agreement, which is we let our respondent sign the consent form for us to public that video and all the data we collect. So the fourth progress is interview documentation. So after we conducting the interview, then we collect all the video and the data from all our respondent. Then we make a summarize to our interview. Then after that, we make our self-reflection. So next is our objective in this interview project. So we have three objectives here. As you guys can see, the first one is to meet the syllabus in oral communication in English subject. Of course, I think you guys know this. And the second is to find out how society manage their money during pandemic COVID-19 or COVID-19 pandemic. So we want to find out people out there about how they manage their money, especially during this COVID-19 pandemic. Alright, so the third objective is to provide awareness about the importance of proper financial management during COVID-19 pandemic. So we want to make awareness to people out there the importance of proper financial management, especially during this COVID-19. And this is our respondent. we have 4 respondents here. Since we have only 4 members in our group, so we interview just 4 person. And this is our respondent. We have 2 female here and 2 male, which is all of our interview is around 23 to 27 years old. I think they all was a teenager. So as you can see, we have 2 student respondent here and 2 working respondent. So this is our consent form that I said before we start the interview. We record the interview process. We let our respondent to sign the consent form as agreement to publish his data. So this is our interview video, so you guys can see. Check this out.
I'm fine, thank you, bro.
I'm great, thank you.
I am good, Alhamdulillah.
I'm fine, thank you.
Muhammad Azwan.
Alright.
Haliza binti Mama.
My name is Shafika binti Wandi.
My name is Jihan Shafina and
I'm 25 years old.
23 years old.
I'm turning 23 years old.
I am 27 years old.
Single. Alright, so
Yeah, I'm still single.
I am still single.
At the moment, I'm still single.
No, I'm live alone.
I'm currently with my family.
I do live with my family.
Yes, I live with all of my family.
There are 4 family members.
I have 8 family members.
Around 5 to 6 people.
I'm working right now.
Actually, I'm a final year student of Unimas.
I am a full-time student.
And now I'm working.
Yeah,
in a
yes I
month.
do.
Alright.
I get pocket money from my parents.
I don't have any income, but I get my pocket money from my parents.
Yes, I do have an income.
During this pandemic COVID-19, I will spend my money around 200 until 300 in a month.
During this pandemic, I think I spent under my budget compared to before pandemic.
I spend more on purchasing mobile data for online classes and course materials.
I spend mostly on the essential items such as the household item.
It decreased
Decrease, alright.
because mostly during this pandemic, we can go out
Can go out.
and mostly we stay at home.
So I think I spend less my money compared to before pandemic.
Okay, first, I will make a financial plan. I will write down all what I really need first. And speaking of the temptation, money will give me an urge to spend on things that really don't important to me.
Well, every time when I get my salary, I will divide it into 2 parts. The first part is for my tabung and the second one is for my expenses.
A part-time job.
Part-time job.
Prefer to do a part-time job.
A part-time job.
No.
No.
I myself and my family's member do not take any of loans. I think yes.
I don't think so.
Depends on the individual. For me, if you have a few savings, then loan is definitely not for you.
Maybe it will burden me in the other days.
Because in short term,
To survive in this pandemic, maybe we should buy what we want. No.
No, what? What do you mean?
We should
We should buy what
we
need.
what we need.
first you need to make a financial plan. Okay, write down all what you need. Take what important things for you.
So actually, I didn't have any specific tips or way, but I could advise everyone just buy the things that we really need and don't waste your money on unnecessary things and keep saving. Keep the money into saving because it could help us in unexpected events.
That I can say is we need to spend less more than our earn. Second is we need to start saving because we don't know how much the pandemic will last long, maybe in the next 2 or 3 years. So we don't know the uncertainty. So I suggest that we save. When we get our salary, we save from now on so we can support our expenses later.
Hello, my name is Khairul Afiq bin Mazlim. I want to share about our summary for this interview project. The main objective in this interview project is to find out how people manage their money during COVID-19 pandemic. Besides that, the main point that we want to know is, does the community take a loan or not taking any loan to continue living during this COVID-19 pandemic? Because many are laid off and have no source of income. And what are their actions to overcome this problem? There are 4 respondents from various places in Sabah. The first person is Muhammad Azwan, that is from Tawau. Second respondent is Nur Haliza, that are from Sandakan. The third respondent is Jehan, that are from Sampurna. And the last person is Pika, that are from Lahad Datu. From all 4 respondents, 2 of them are still studying and the other 2 are working. All the respondents who still studying get their pocket money from their parents, while all the respondents who are working earn their money income through their salaries. The comparison between all the respondents, we can see when 3 of the respondents are most likely to spend their money during this pandemic on mobile fee for internet connection because their work and their study need a good internet connection. Only one respondent who mostly spending his money to buy food and daily needs, while the similarity of all respondents shows their expenses are decreased because the time only spent at home during MCO and do not require high expenses, and the expenses are only for buying household necessities. Besides that, all of the respondents will prefer to do a part-time job when they encounter financial problem during this pandemic, and also consider taking a loan is not a crucial step to overcome financial problem, especially during this pandemic. However, according to Nur Haliza, if the situation goes bad and then do not have any choice during this COVID-19 pandemic, his parents will take loan to ensure the money obtained is used for emergency purpose only. Last but not least, most of the respondents share a tips to manage their financial during this pandemic. That is, to buy the necessities only to ensure the that there is no waste of money because we do not know how long the COVID-19 pandemic will last and take time to recover.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Zari bin Daud. Today I'm going to talk of my self-reflection. There are some of things I gathered after interview to my respondent. So the first things is I have learned about how to communicate in English, and I can improve to my speaking, and I can improve to communicate skills in English to ask the other person. And the second one is it was my first time trying to communicate the English during the interview to ask the other person. Yeah, this is my challenge, and yeah, and also I as interviewer. Um, that's all for my self reflection. Thank you.
Okay, for my self-reflection, this is the first time I myself interviewing people through online application due to the current problem of COVID-19 outbreak. At first, I felt like I did not have the courage to make an interview through online application because I'm not really good at it. I also I easily get nervous and scared. I afraid that if during the interview there is a sudden internet problem connection. During the interview, it was going nicely and smooth, but there are something that I need to make an improvement of. While I speaking with Nurhaliza, pronunciation and body language must be improved. I also know my English language is not so good as other because I usually speak in Malay. Nurhaliza didn't even care about my English because what I mean is achieved and can be understood. And one more thing, with the experience that I get from the interview, I will improve in everything that I'm not good at. In my opinion, this interview was very challenging yet interesting activity for me to part.
So my self reflection during this interview progress from the beginning until the end of the interview progress. So the process of making this interview project provided me with a valuable soft skill where it not just improved my communication skill but also improved my teamwork skills. And the project began with the selection of group members, which is lead me to found a new friends. Then during the discussion of on the project title, it make me realize working as a team is better, where we can come out with a lot of different idea, which then will lead us to the best one. Not only that, the using of technology in editing and recording our interview session provided me with a new knowledge in digitalizing. So this happened when I found there were a lot of medium we can use in video editing and slide preparation like Prezi, Canva, InShoot, and many more actually. So for student like me, I think this will very helpful and useful in my studies, especially during this online class. And last but not least, at the end of the interview project, I found that there are people out there who are struggling to survive in this pandemic COVID-19. Therefore, this pandemic make me realize how important to save money for emergency needs and our urgent needs. In conclusion, I can say that in this subject, oral communication in English, during this interview progress, it make me gain more knowledge and experience as a lesson for me in the future. That's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, so hi, my name is Selina Shafinas binti Idrus. Okay, my self-reflection for our topic, how people manage their money during this COVID-19 pandemic, is at the end of this interview project, finally I got an experience to interview people, and also we have tried our best to make some questions for our topic. Our objective for this topic is to study how society spend their money during COVID-19 pandemic and to provide awareness about the importance of proper financial management during COVID-19 pandemic. I see there is a lot of different opinion and different answers from each people that we interview for our topic, which is about how people manage their money during this COVID-19 pandemic.
The conclusion is we can complete the given task of oral communication in English, which is our group is need to find out the community to respond regarding the importance of proper financial management during the pandemic. So after that, we managed to get the answer on our topic from the other people based on the question prepared. Thank you.